Hi everyone, welcome to Fine Wine of the Old World. Today I would like to talk about Syrah, or maybe how you know it is Shiraz. So let's solve the mystery. Why do we have two different names? And I hope you will find out something more about this grape, and I hope you drink responsibly, and I hope you enjoy the video. I think the most important thing to say is that it is one of my favorite grape varieties. And when I think of Syrah, I always think of the black pepper. So always spicy wine. I really enjoy it. Yeah, but let's go back. So why do we have two different names? And so one is normally associated with Europe, and this is Syrah. And then when you go outside, if you go to the New World, then you will find out that it can be called Shiraz. So Australia or South Africa, they will call their wines Shiraz. But then on the other hand, if you go to the Old World, you would probably find it under the name of Syrah. Although if your wine is made in the Shiraz style, which is going to be, I'll tell you later, then you could still find it in Europe. So that is very interesting. And yeah, I hope this makes more sense once we go to characteristics. Before we go to characteristics, I wanted to mention the origin of this wine. Because of the wine coming from Shiraz, which was the city in the Persian Empire, now Iran, the wine made was Shirazi wine, and that's why it's believed that this grape came from that region and then cultivated in France. So I just wanted to let you know that Shiraz and Syrah are identical genetically, so you have to always remember that it is the same grape, okay? And that grape comes from two parents, which is Durezza and also Mondeuse Blanche. And unfortunately, we don't have these grapes widely known, and I wish they were a bit more famous, because I'm sure these parents are also great, as the Syrah is. Syrah wine can be single varietal, but also very often it's used in blends, and that would be, for example, Châteauneuf du Pape, and that is a very famous wine. And also you can find it in Coteaux du Rhône, so from the Rhône region, and that's also very famous and very widely known for Syrah grape. There are other names for Syrah, and that could be Candif, Marsanne Noir, or also Balsamina. I don't know why, but it always reminds me of balsamic. I don't know, but easy to remember for some reason. But please never confuse it with Petite Syrah or large Syrah, which is Gros Syrah. Okay, so never confused, because they are different grapes. In France, Syrah is very famous, and it's grown in Rhône region. And very famous area is actually the hill called Hermitage. So you can find Syrah there, but also outside of France, you can find the Syrah in other countries, for example, Italy. My wine that I have today, it's from Veneto region. That is actually a very nice Syrah. But I must say it is very easy to drink, although for me it's a bit too sweet. I prefer very bone dry wine, okay? But yeah, it's still very nice, very easy to drink, and definitely there are some spicy notes in there. You can also find Syrah in Spain or Switzerland, so it is quite famous grape in general. Characteristics of Syrah can be very different. That's why you have Syrah and Shiraz. And when it comes to the Syrah, it would be more elegant, smoky flavored, and then also a lot of black fruit. There would be some red fruit as well. And then when it comes to Shiraz, the fruit would be over ripened, so jammy fruit. And then also very often it has a lot of alcohol because of the sweetness of the grapes. So that's why we normally keep two different names for this wine. And then when it comes to the tannin level, they're normally quite high. Acidity, medium, high acidity, and then alcohol levels, medium, high again. When it comes to the aging of the wine, because of the quite high content of tannins, as well as the acidity and the wine concentration, I would say you can keep it 5 to 10 years, but obviously it depends on the winemaker. And then when it comes to the food pairing, I would never refuse having a burger with cheddar and then having a glass of Syrah. Okay, so yeah, so I hope you learned something new today, and I hope you did enjoy the video, and I hope you will see me soon. Bye!